Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Steve Costello. I'm an assistant professor in community development and applied economics in the College of Agriculture and Life Science. And I had the privilege of working with the Waste to Value group, where we really look broadly at what that means in terms of what is a waste source and how can we bring value added. And we looked at food waste, agricultural residues. Those tie-dyes that you see floating around are actually from dyed onion skin dye. We had hempcrete blocks that we made, so we looked at green building materials. Then we also talked a lot about human-centered design and problem solving and identifying opportunities for design, looking at what waste stream occurs on farm, and also looking at consumer behavior and ways that we can affect change. And so you'll see a pretty wide gamut of solutions. I'm really excited. We had a really good group. It was really, I said really a lot, but it's really true that it was a fun group to work with. They came to the lab prepared, they collaborated, and had really good attitudes the entire time. So I couldn't be more pleased with that experience with them.
Thanks, Steve. I am Scott Merrill, and I am the Managing Director of the Social Ecological Gaming and Simulation Lab. I'm also a Research Associate Professor here at the University of Vermont in the same department as Eric von Wetberg, Plant and Soil Science Department. And I had the privilege of running and helping to run a precision agricultural hackathon where we're trying to understand issues about precision agriculture. Now, one of the things we study in our lab is some of the really hard problems to deal with in society and how humans and human behavior can really influence some of those problems. And it was really fun, and I'm really excited to see what they came up with, because during this Precision Ag hackathon, we said, okay, what are the tools that we can use to learn about precision ag? Things like games, things like, you know, maybe virtual reality or augmented reality. So they had a chance, the students were awesome. They had a chance to see some of these really fun things that we're doing in precision ag, and I am done.
I'm Eric von Wetberg. I'm a professor in plant and soil science. I had the honor and pleasure of leading the Cells to Society group academy. We dug deep into the soil, and we're focused on soil not just being a physical structure or having a chemical nature, but how plant roots interact with microorganisms in the soil. So we did a number of tests through the week, which was amazing with students, many of whom have not yet had high school biology. They caught up quickly. I think they learned a lot. It was really an inspiring group of students. We focused on a perennial grain crop where it has the potential with very deep roots to hold the soil to provide a harvest year after year, but may not be quite ready. And you'll learn a lot more about currants in a little bit.